What is going on, you guys? The Lost Andrew here, and today I'll be naming 3 Hunter x Hunter characters that I felt like should have been a DLC character before Biscuit, or could have replaced Biscuit as a DLC character. Now, each character that I list, I will be adding a short little clip of them just so people that's not familiar with Hunter x Hunter, maybe they'll want to engage in watching it once they see this clip of them. The only one that I won't be having one of is the last one, and I'll explain why at when I get to this part. Now, the reason why I say that Biscuit shouldn't be a DLC character, especially like the first pack, because like to me, in my opinion, like the first pack is like to bring people back to your game or keep them playing your game. And as of right now, not a lot of people is playing your game because there's still little shit that you still haven't fixed. There's bugs, there's rematch buttons that's still not in the game that should have been added at the beginning of the game. Just repetitive, like it. People's not really fucking with the game at the moment. And I don't feel like Biscuit is the right Hunter x Hunter character to bring. I mean, I see that y'all added 2 other characters. Y'all added All Might is another Midoriya, so that's not really bringing nobody. But he does have his own fan base, like a big ass fan base. So I get why you did that. Kaiba, I get him. I actually love him as a DLC character. But Biscuit, I don't feel like she's the right character. Now, I don't have nothing against the character Biscuit. I love her character in the anime. I just don't feel like that she was the right fit to make her one of the first ones, especially from Hunter x Hunter, knowing how big of a fan base Hunter x Hunter got and how many dope ass characters that y'all could have picked besides her if y'all want to bring people back to the game. Just to name a couple, like you got Meruem, Netero, Pito, Poof, Crollo. Like there's so many dope ass characters. Zeno, Silva. Like there's so many dope ass characters that y'all could have picked instead of Biscuit, and I'm just really surprised that y'all chose this one to bring people back to the game. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna name my 3 that I feel like they should have picked to bring people back to the game, and then we just gonna leave it at that. Now the first one, of course, y'all probably know by the thumbnail, I'm gonna say Crollo. Now to me, Crollo reminds me of he's the evil version of Kakashi. He's just that calm, cool ass character that don't say much, and he's just that nigga. Like the nigga took on 2 Zodics, like, and that there, it wasn't like there were no fucking child. He took on Zeno and Silva, one of the 2 of the strongest in the family as of right now, because you know Killua is not an adult yet, so we don't know how strong he's gonna get, or is he gonna surpass his grandfather and his dad. But for him to take on 2 Zodic members, and then at that didn't even have the intent to kill, that's just a proof in the pudding as it is. I mean, that just shows you how dope the character is, how strong he is at that. Was taking on 2 Zodic members, same time, no intent to kill, was actually trying to steal their ability, because he actually does have an ability called Skill Hunter, which allows him to take anybody nin ability. So you really could have gave this man any skill in Hunter x Hunter. Well, the ones that, well, now I ain't gonna say anyone because he didn't fight everybody, but he has a wide range of nin abilities that you could easily add to his character and put him inside the game. So I feel like there's really no excuse for that. Of course, his nin type, if you guys do not know, is a specialist, which is the rarest out of all of them. So I just felt like he would have been a dope ass character to add because he is a fan favorite, and I feel like everybody loves Crollo. Like to him, that would have been a perfect DLC character to add to bring people back to your game. Now the second one is Phaeton, who's also another Phantom Troop member. If y'all guys don't know who Phaeton is, then I suggest you guys go search a Phaeton versus Zaza, because he is a dope ass character. Also, he's just, to me, he's actually one of my favorite Phantom Troop members. Basically, the damage and his skills is his skill is actually Pain Packer, and Pain Packer Unforgiven, if you want to say the full name, and Rising Sun. Basically, how much damage you do to him, he'll do that double the amount. So he has extreme endurance, enhanced strength, advanced stamina. He's just a dope ass character, and he's kind of like Crollo in a sense, but he's like more of a torturer, killer type of vibe to him. So I feel like he would have been a dope ass character to add inside the game too. And he's a master swordsman, so he would have had a sword on him. So that would have been a dope ass character to add. Now this last one, this one can completely be argued. because he's not like one of those characters that maybe everybody like. But the last one is Morel. If y'all know who Morel is, that's actually the smoke user that's in Hunter x Hunter. And I didn't have no fight scene for him because he's more of a long range fighter. He's like a passive fighter, if you must say. Like, he keeps his distance, but he's more of a strategic fighter. He like thinks before he acts. You know what I'm saying? He's not a, oh, I'm finna run, start hitting on this nigga. Like, he's not that type of fighter. So that's why they had no fight scene, because a lot of people don't like that type of shit. But I know some people that actually like when it takes brains to fight. That's why a lot of people mess with Shikamaru, because he thinks, he uses his brain. You know what I'm saying? He anticipates what the opponent is going to do, and this, he's a proficient at that, a proficient specialist, which means that 9 times out of 10 he knows what his opponent is going to do before they even do it. So I feel like he would have been a dope ass character to add as well. But like I said, this last one can be argued because he's not not everybody favorite, if you must say. But to me, he's a dope ass character. I actually like his character design, his skills, I just like everything about him. So that's why I added him. I didn't want to go with the usual. I could have easily said Netero, Meruem, and Crollo, and those, all 3 of those would have been a way better DLC character than Biscuit. But I didn't want to be like that, because then that would have just been too easy. I wanted to get other people. Now I feel like the first 2 is undoubtedly, there would have been a way better DLC character, but the last one can be argued, because even though he is a dope ass character, so is Biscuit. But I ain't gonna sit here and say Biscuit's not a dope ass character. Like, she's just some random ass character. She's a dope ass character also. That's why I'm saying the last one can't be argued. But those are just my 3 that I would have personally picked. Like I said, this is all opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, so please don't go too crazy on me. But those was my 3. Let me know who you guys would have liked to see or chose instead of my 3, or maybe y'all didn't want to see Biscuit either. Maybe y'all wanted to see somebody else. So let me know who y'all guys would have liked to see in the game. Hopefully they end up adding them. I added one of the 3 characters that I did mention. But this has been the Lost Century, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video and for supporting my last one. If y'all didn't watch my last video, make sure y'all guys go do that. But this has been the Lost Century, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out.